Today we manage about $8.5 billion in property, and if the fund is to reach its aspirations of growth, the property portfolio will also need to double in size.
I have good engagement with the senior people at CBUS Property and am happy with the discussion. The CBUS Property value proposition is that they're a professional development and asset management team with a focus on the long term. They're excellent at achieving good risk-adjusted development returns, and they work solely for the benefit of CBUS members. I really want CBUS Property to do well because that helps our performance, it helps our team, and we're all working for the members.
I see the building and the precinct very much as a variety of environments that enable me to do what I need to do in my day.
In terms of main priorities for a workplace, I think, especially with our generation, things like climate change and the environment have become increasingly important. This includes things like carbon neutrality and zero waste. For instance, having a waste management system that makes sure to handle the different waste that the building gets in the correct way.
The biggest challenge for us over the past few years has been juggling work-life balance and a flexible work policy. For us, we want to support our staff both remotely and in the office, and whilst they're in the office, we want to give them support, have them feel engaged, and ultimately create a workspace that allows them to perform at their highest level. It used to be a place to come and work, but now it's really a place to come, learn, develop, engage, and drive the culture that we want at our firm.
I think one of the first things that struck me, and one of the things that I still enjoy about working here, is when you walk into the building through the lobby, there's always somebody at reception. It gives the building a real human touch as opposed to just being stunning architecture.
We definitely feel supported from CBUS. However, we only know what we know. I think we could definitely partner with CBUS more effectively to understand industry trends and what other businesses are doing with their workplace strategies.
So as a tenant, there are the usual minor frustrations from remediation work required from the original construction to lift timing configurations, but all of these things can be solved through good communication.
If I could have one wish for a change within the CBUS property, it would probably be to have some more services available within the precinct. I moved from the Rialto, where there was a great online portal. I could buy flowers and have them delivered to my desk, so I'd have them in hand on my way to dinner after work. I could order stationery that my kids would need that I knew I would never have the time to stop at Office Works and collect. And the one thing that was really helpful was having a shoe shine service on site and shoe repair service. Who has time to drop those things off these days?
So I do believe we're seeing structural change where many workplaces are moving from a really traditional way of working to a more modern hybrid way of working. And I believe the commercial landlords who accept this and are proactive with their tenants will be most successful.
It was a no-brainer for me to buy an investment property across the road. The quality, the finish, the whole communication process when I bought this property was really good. So I was like, yeah, let's buy another one.
Once we saw the design and the quality and attention that was being put into the apartments here at Collins Arch, we were pretty much smitten.
It was all about, as they say in real estate, location, location, location. CBUS were generally very supportive during the purchasing process, but when it came to settlement, I was not happy with the inflexibility of the settlement arrangements. I was overseas, I was told settlement was on a particular day at a particular time, take it or leave it. I wasn't even able to get 1 week's extension so I could come back and do a pre-settlement inspection.
Signing the contracts was an interesting experience for us because we hadn't purchased off the plan before. But what was really great and what gave us confidence was when we were interacting with the CBUS property team that we could ask any question. They were available to provide us with the support that we needed to go through that process. Another consideration in the car park here for the residents could have been the provision of car spaces for incidental visitors, sort of like tradespeople and cleaners coming in where they might not be coming in for a very long period of time or they're coming in on a regular basis. However, during the defects process, we felt that there were many defects that could have actually been avoided. The rectification process has been great, but we believe some of the defects could have been avoided in the first place.
My one wish for CBUS is that this property be finished on time.
I love working and living in the CBD, and having an office in a CBUS property that I'm proud to come in and spend time in just makes it that much easier and more enticing to get back into that city life.
The biggest surprise about living here is the community. I never expected, when I lived in an apartment, to have such a great neighbourhood and such a great community.